Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi dikshanam muktihi phalamakhanditam avirodhat bhavantyeva prasangyastu bhuktayah. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi Diksha Vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation.
So let us now understand how the science of power manifestation is authenticated through the four aspects of evidences or pramana. The first is the Shastra Pramana, the eternal unchangeable truths which are revealed in the source scriptures. The next is the Apta Pramana, the experience and results of Aptas or the authorities of Hinduism, the Vedic rishis and scientists who have tested and verified this. Third is the Atma Pramana, which is the experience or the account of the Supreme Personality of Hinduism, that is Guru Mahatma, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. This very name's avatar's personal experience of power manifestation. And last, the Pratiksha Pramana, or the empirical evidence of observation and scientific experimentation. So, without further delay, let us get ready to witness an extraordinary demonstration of the power of third eye. But before that, let us listen to the Shastra Pramana, which comes from the Vijnana Vedic Tantra, Sutra 34, Sutra 34, Adana. Kapalantar manonyasa Istanmilitalochanaha Ramena manaso dadhyat Lakshaye lakshamuttamam. The translation goes, by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and inner space, through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal Lakshyam. By having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with Shiva. The next is the Apta Pramana, where Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna with the power of the third. In the Hindu Purana, Paramashivoham, Krishna initiates Arjuna to the power of third eye by saying, न तु मां शक्यसे द्रष्टुम् अनेनैव स्वचक्षुषा दिव्यं ददामि ते चक्षुः पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम् but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore I grant you the divine third eye. Behold my cosmic opulence. Beloved chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita contains the description of how God's cosmic form has to be completely narrated by us. And let us now listen to the Atma Pramana, the experience of Swamiji in his own words.
Inside and outside broke. The first experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360 degree, 10 direction, below me, everything. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience. I felt that the skin of the stone on rock on which I was sitting and the skin of this body both carry me equally. In both I exist equally. The setting sun, rising moon, the whole Arunachala hill, all the plants, bush, shrubs, trees, everything, everything, everything. Just became so alive. The idea, something is inside,
Last is the Pratiksha Pramana, the evidence of observation and scientific experimentation. Study measures compare the metabolic cell activity of the brain in the conscious and meditative state of the third eye using the PEC, the positron emission technique. In doing daily activities, high activity is measured in the brain where the third eye is located, and when in the deep state of samadhi, the third eye region is active, and almost 90% of the rest of the brain is active. So let us now witness the live Sakshi Pramana, the live demonstration of the power of third eye by the Balasant of the Nithyananda. We will be right back with you right after the song. So let us now witness the extraordinary demonstration of the power of third eye by the Balasam of the Nithyananda. So along with me, I have a Balasam of the Nithyananda Paramashivoham, who is 15 years old, and she is going to be demonstrating the power of third eye to all of you. Along with me, I also have the medical test that I ran in front is a complete opaque sheet, and as all of you can see, behind is a thick sponge. And you can see that there's no gap between the sponge and the opaque sheet. And there's no possible way of light. So this is the IBAN which I'm going to be placing on my Kaladhara's side. So I'm not starting the IBAN and policy and placing it on. Now I can yes. So let us now witness the extraordinary demonstration of power of the through that which is not an right, left, up. All of you can see that there's no gap, and now I request you to come up to the visit. All of you can go ahead and post any comments you want in the Kailash Canada YouTube channel. You can post letters, numbers, emojis, random words, random emojis, random letters, random symbols. Anything you want, you can go ahead and post, and Ma Kaladra will be reading them out to them. Ma Kaladra, why don't you go ahead and start sharing what is Paramashiva showing to you right now, and how are you able to see what is being depicted? Ma Kaladra, why don't you go ahead and start sharing what is Paramashiva showing to you right now? Yes. So in front of me right now, That was a beautiful demonstration of the power of prayer. Now I'm going to be moving back. You can see the eye button. Relax and then there is no change or difference. So we'll be moving on to the next power of body scanning application. The request all of you to stay tuned with us, and you can go ahead, call your family members, friends, and you can enrich them and share to them about this power of body scanning and show them that they can also manifest this experiment. So we'll be back right after the short break. Yes. So let us now witness the power of body scanning. Before that, let us listen to the Shastra Pramana. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmataraani cha tattvani yani nilayam yatmante vyadyate para. Comment deeply that the subtlest constitutes of your whole body. Pareha or of the whole universe simultaneously consists of the Surya, and by the experience of such awareness, one becomes complete from all without, and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi, Adishakti is revealed, and the supreme power manifestation happens. The next is the Apurvamana, which comes from the light of Siddha named Devi. Their life was a Siddha and one of the prominent disciples of Agatya. One day, a man suffering from a severe headache comes to Agatya for healing and body scanning, and Agatya uses the power of body scanning and reveals that there is a small faded, small head frog in the person's face. And Agatya immediately instructs his disciple Devi to perform an open head surgery, and after the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache, thus regain an age day. The next is the Atma. From the from the Supreme Court of Universal, Guru Mahatma headline holiness movement planning the Swamiji beautifully shares on the 25th of December how he used the power of God to paraphrasing his words. Only when I had a mental health and that fracture was I forced to go to surgery and that was medical checkup. At that time, they detected having a quantity in my different organs feel that I have been poisoned without contact. I needed to use diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body conditioning due to the poisons. And through the power of body scanning, I found out what problems and imbalances had happened and where the balance had failed. I used allopathy as a second opinion just to verify the treatment. Last, Pratyaksha Pramana, Sakshi Pramana, where you can see how few thousands of disciples of Swamiji who have been initiated into the power have beautifully shared their experience of how they were able to manifest this powers just with the bliss, grace, and blessings of the Supreme Consciousness. So without further delay, let us get ready to witness the power of body scanning being manifested by the Balasins of the Nithyananda. And I request the YouTube comments to not be predicted. Yes. So today I'll be manifesting the power of body scanning for all of you today. And so all of you can go ahead and start posting any comments. Yes, looks like we're having a few technical glitches with the YouTube channel. We'll be fixing it and we will be back right after a short break. Yes. So we are now going to be reading the comments from Kailath at HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook page due to some technical glitches with the live YouTube channel. So yes, Murini Manmari has posted. Please scan and heal my wife Sumitra. She had died urination today morning. Got something. Yes, Aya, surely you'll be doing scanning for your wife. Yes. So, Murini Manmari Aya, Swami is revealing that for your wife Sumitra, her her kidneys have accumulated lot of toxins. That's why there's a lot of heat being accumulated over that, and too many toxins are over there. So immediate detoxing has to happen. This is the reason why she had black urination today morning. It is just the body warning her that she has to pee. Swamti is signaling that immediately she has to get this cleaned out and immediately she has to start the detoxification process before it becomes serious again. So don't get worried, it's not anything serious yet, but immediately she should start the detoxification. So what she can start doing is she should intensely start doing with along with enema and to reduce the heat in the body. We can do buttermilk enema. Yes. So I request the ladies to project it. Murali Manmari is breaking. Yes, I am. We'll be fixing the technical glitch and getting back. Yes, we are still tomorrow, so all of you can join us back tomorrow and every day at 2 a.m. IST and 4 p.m. IST to witness the live demonstration. Murali Manmali Aya, we are really completing with you Aya for the inconvenience caused. And yes, so due to the interest of time and episode 6, we'll be moving on to the next segment. And all of you can definitely join back tomorrow for the power of body scanning and therapy. Thank you again. We'll be having Ma Madra joining us soon.
Yes, Nithyananda everyone. Thank you, my yoga partner. Yes, and once again, I apologize for the technical issues and the technical. So now we'll be moving into the next segment of this program where all of us will be learning more about who Devi Parashakti is. So we'll be learning about the divine feminine consciousness, or who is Devi Parashakti. So we'll first be looking at Dhyanish comes from the Lalita Sahasranama Dhyanish. तारानायकशेखरां स्मितमुखीं मापीनवक्षां वाणिभ्यामलिपूर्णरत्नचषकं रक्तोत्पलं बिभ्रतीं सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरक्तचरणां ध्यायेत् परामम्बिकाम्. And the translation for this verse is: the Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining in a vermilion red body, the triple eyes sporting a crown of crescent moon, a face all smiles, a splendid bust, one hand holding a jewel cup ring of bead, and the other twirling a red goddess. And another Dhyana shloka from the Lalita Sahasranama Dhyana shloka beautifully says: Arunam karunatarangatakshiim dhritapabanachapam animadibhiravritam ayukaihi bhavani. And the translation for this verse is: I meditate on the blue compass. She is red in color and her eyes are full of compassion. She holds the nose, the goat, the bow, and the flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded on all sides by powers such as animal within her. And Devi Parashakti is the ultimate pure feminine. Parashakti is the cosmic mother. It is her cosmic womb from which has come out and go in, from which all of us came, in which all of us are in even now, and which all of us are going to merge. And out of her extreme love and compassion, Devi Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form as the Nijavatara of the supreme point of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving wounds, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. Devi Parashakti beautifully reveals how she is manifesting as the Nijavas and Agamas, blossomed as Hrimkara, filled as Parashodasi, living in 40 triangles, the Kailasha Swami who is in Kailasha, Sri Purachintaman, Parashodasi, sitting as part of Paramashiva, Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi, As Nithyananda, I took Nijavatara here to give good boons to this. Hiranya Garbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Rapala, Aparna, Uma, Parvati, Savitri, Navayavana, Samrajya Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashodasi, Meenakshi. In the form of Nithyananda, I came to. With great compassion and blessing, listen, people are all. And Devi Parashakti continues to reveal, raising an Omkara, blossoming as Shiva, Shiva manifesting as source of existence, powers of existence, expression of existence, from the oneness of Om, blossoming into two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Icha, Kriya, and Jnana, growing as actions, existing as 9 grahas, blossoming as 10 indriyas, being as 11 nidras, creating all the worlds, bringing life to tell and make truth blossom and to do good. Parashodasi, Meenakshi, in the form of Nithyananda, I came to bless every one of you. And now let us see how we can receive Devi Parashakti. So literally we're seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti at that moment. She is there on your screen. So you can always receive in a very traditional way. You can keep 2 beet leaves, 1 banana, 1 beetlet and a coin in front of the screen as you watch Devi Parashakti. Now some of you might be wondering what exactly a coin is considered as or what is its importance. So in the Hindu tradition, a coin is actually considered the traditional dakshina. And it can be the lowest value. In India, it can even be just 1 paise, and in the US, it can even be just a cent. Swamiji says, I'm not trying to monetize. Keep even 1 cent, it is okay. So for 100 days, if you have darshan, it will add up to $1. In India, even 1 paise is okay. And you can offer that to Devi Parashakti. And once the darshan is over, you can eat the banana, the beet leaves, and the betel nut, taking it as prasadam immediately. And the coins that you offer, you can collect it and send it to the Los Angeles temple. Now, how does beet leaf and betel nut may benefit you, whether it's physically, emotionally, or mentally? So this beet leaf and betel nut may actually look too small, but in a few days you will see how much it adds to your sentiment that really Devi Parashakti is there. You will not take the Devi darshans for granted. Easy with the powerful permission. It will break your unconscious behavior. And here you can all see how you can set up your tambulam. So you can arrange the beet leaves, the betel nut, the bananas, and the coins on a plate. You can also keep a few additional items such as a few fresh flowers, some kumkum, some turmeric, glass bag plate. You can arrange everything on a plate. Keep it in front of the screen as you watch Devi Parashakti. So the next time you are arranging and getting ready for the darshan, you can set up your own set of tambulam to receive Devi Parashakti in a very traditional way. And with that, we now come to a conclusion of this segment where we have learned who is Devi Parashakti and how we can receive Devi Parashakti in a very traditional way. So now we will be moving to the next segment of this program where all of us will be learning what Devi Parashakti has revealed in the Akashic fields for all of us on all the various problems that humanity is going through today, the cause and solution for all of that, and how important it is for us to follow what Devi Parashakti has revealed. So please stay tuned for the next segment where we will be learning what Devi Parashakti has revealed in the Akashic fields, and we will be back after a short. Yes, Nithyananda, everyone. Let's move to the next this program where all of us will be learning what Devi Parashakti has revealed. See, she's still undergoing the after effects of natural disasters have taken a huge toll on humanity's collective psyche, leading to an increase in poverty, malnutrition, depression, and mental health issues. So, what caused this? We have avoided this. What is the solution for this? In this segment, let us go through a scientific and statistical understanding of Devi Parashakti's revelation on the cause and solutions of the Pralaya, the deluge. So, as all of us know, today, the total confirmed cases is 175 million plus, and the worst affected countries is US, India, and Brazil. And the number of COVID cases in India alone is 29 million. It has gone more than 29 million. Deaths in India alone is over 375,305. And the number fallen to poverty since 2020 is 75 million plus. And India is suffering from suicide and depression, and there's an article, a recent study done by WHO, which states that India is the sixth most depressed. Percent of the population is suffering from some form of mental illnesses. It's in the age group of 15 to 24. And the average suicide rate in India is 10.9 for every 1 lakh people. So here you can see few pictures of the cyclone in Kerala, and then it says that the third wave could hit as early as a few weeks in Maharashtra. So how could we have prevented this? And how could we have not gotten into this? So now let us see the revelations made by Devi Parashakti on the 31st of May 2021 on the cause and solutions for this.
இந்த பெருநரகமான கிருமி போஜனம் இந்தியாவிற்குள் வரக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக 2020 பாரதம் முழுவதும் 12 ஜோதிர்லிங்கமும் பாத யாத்திரை செய்திடவே என் மகன் மூலமாய் திட்டமிட்டிருந்தேன். படுபாவிகள் மாலுமியை ஊர்விட்டு துரத்தினார்கள். நடக்கிறதென்று பார். முறையாக கைலாய நாட்டின் தலைவனாக நிறை மரியாதையொடு நல் மதிப்பொடு என் நிஜாவதாரம் நித்யானந்தன் திருவடி மீண்டும் பாரதத்தில் பட்டு பாத யாத்திரை செய்த பிறகு மட்டுமே நீ அங்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். அதுவரை உன்னை காத்து செல்லாதே. ஓம் ஓம்.
Yes, so that was what Devi Parash on the 31st of May 2021.
Yes, let's look at Devi Parashakti translation. I plan to do the Padayatra throughout India and the 12 Jyotirlinga, my son Swamiji. They chased the captain of the ship out of the country. See what is when Swamiji revealed the vision for this Padayatra, and that was to be taking place in 2020.
Want to do 1 year Padayatra specially for this purpose in 2020. 2020, full year, I'm going to walk from Rameshwaram to Amarnath. 1 year with 10,000 people. Padayatra and just spending time with people. Just walking. Of course, 10,000 people will be walking with me. Maybe 200 vehicles to carry our food and all the other items, transportation. Enjoying the river banks, forests. What do you think will happen? The scene of Buddhism spreading will be repeated now. 10,000 monks walking from village to village. What will happen? Power manifesting 10,000 people. India, and let India enjoy me. So planning for next year Kumbh Mela 2019, next year January Kumbh Mela. Before that, all the Balalayam, everything. Balalayam is going to be like the same structure outside with one stone tower, gold coated. It will be something like a 40 to 50 feet tall stone tower, and 5 Rajagopurams, which will be something like 120 feet. This will be the Balalayam. And after the Mulalayam is built, this Balalayam will serve as a Utsava Murti Sannidhi, where the Utsava Murtis will be worshipped and where the Archanas. See, in the main temple, there will not be any Archana or anything, because just for Darshan itself, there will not be time. You can only have Darshan and Arti, the camp for Arti. No other worship is allowed in the main temple. Rituals will be going on. People can have only darshan. They will not be able to involve themselves in any ritual. Other than darshan, nothing else will be allowed. So all the archanas, everything will be done to the Utsava Mulayam. Like a main darshan, this will be like energy darshan, where you can give letter, get response. So by next year, the Balalayam will be ready. So in full year, I will be conducting the programs and everything. 2020 will be the one, means 2019's Jayanti to 2020's Jayanti. It will be sannyasi, brahmachari, other. 10,000 people will be walking. I think that is the only way of Sanatana, where they are living. I can't be waiting for people to come where I am living. Now I am sitting in one place to prepare these 10,000 people and make this science completely user-friendly. For that only I am sitting and working. So I have given 2 years for me now, 2018 and 2019. So 2020, before that 10,000 people will be ready to walk with me, manifesting powers. We will literally solve every person's problem in every village. The way we are walking, the route we are taking, physical healing or mental healing or the too big visualization. How will you visualize? What will happen if 10,000 power manifestors sort it out? Understand, 1,200 years before in Tiruvannamalai temple carvings, how the baby will be in the womb in 2nd month, 3rd month, all that is detailed way carved. It is there. Which scanning machine was there in those days other than the third eye? Very detailed carvings are there. Even Srirangam temple, the whole carving is there. Srirangam temple gives a week by week the whole picture of male baby and female baby. Any of you have seen that? Srirangam Rangaraja Mandapam, it very clearly portrays. There will be one Rangaranga Gopuram. In that next Rangaranga Gopuram, there is a Rangaraja Mandapam. We have already collected some chunk of 80-90 to be displayed in this Balalayam. work is going on all of that. We are also going to tell you the science of temple building story.
And the supreme concept of Hinduism revealed the vision for it again and revive Hinduism across India. There will be 10 power manifestors traversing from Kanyakumari to Kashmir and doing power manifestation, meeting people where they are. The supreme concept of Hinduism would give solutions. Let people see him where they are, give them solutions to every problem, whether psychological, physical, emotional, mental, whatever the problem. The supreme concept of Hinduism was ready to get on the ground and attend to people. And since the age of 10, the supreme concept of Hinduism has been enriching and preparing people for this Padayatra to save them from the Pralaya. And from that time, the supreme concept of Hinduism has been continuously and tirelessly working to humanity for this. We've seen that the supreme concept of Hinduism has been conducting and initiating enlightenment for the last to bless and heal people, prepare them for this, for what is to come, and to ultimately give super conscious breakthrough to humanity. Initiations, darshans, satsangs that the supreme concept has been conducting over the last 26 years. From the age of 10, the supreme concept of Hinduism has been enriching and initiating the masses into the science of enlightenment through his powerful discourses, initiation. In this next few slides, we will be seeing just a few people's science of enlightenment. Here you can see in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, on the Bliss Attracts Fortune program.
And here you can see on November 19th, a program, The Miracles of Existence, that is conducted.
Guru Tamil Nadu.
And then here you can see another program conducted in Namakkal, Tamil Nadu, which is Society is Nothing But Your Mind, on the 21st of November.
The Nithyananda program in Salem, Tamil Nadu. In each of these, you can see how many thousands of people are in attendance, how many people are being blessed into this beautiful science of enlightenment.